Hi guys, this is Anna and today I'm going to explain my dbms exercise 8, that is to create procedures and functions. So the first question here is to write a PLSQL procedure that will accept the product ID from user and check if the product is supplied by the supplier and displays the status. So for that you can see here, this is create procedure p1 and x variables in number and p underscore out p underscore id out varchar2 is begin select distinct, that is to display the distinct variables, product underscore id into p underscore id from supplier where product underscore id equals to x. Now if p underscore id is equals to x, then the database output put line will be product and then PID is supplied, else it will be displayed as the product P underscore ID is not supplied. And if end, so you can see that the output here is shown. So the procedure is created with complication errors as it says, and then to display you can use a declare any variable and varchar2 to 30 begin p1 2000 comma an and end. So the product id 2000 is supplied, it comes as it is supplied. Now the next question is now the next question is to write a procedure to calculate the total price from the product that has been supplied and pass the supplier ID as the argument. So for that it says that create or display replace procedure p2 x in varchar2 p out number and qu out number is begin. Then select the distinct price into p from ordered quantity where p underscore id is equals to select product id from suppliers where s underscore id is equals to x. Then select distinct order id into qu from suppliers where s underscore id is equals to x. So then you have to display the output as dbms underscore output dot put line total price is p into qu, the product into the ordered quantity. So you end, and then to check we have used declare pr number q and number, two variables we have declared pr and q. Then begin, then p2 as s1 comma pr comma q, then end. So it says the total price is 75,000 and the statement is processed. Now the next is to create or replace a procedure that is erase quantity and then q in number, o in varchar2, q1 out number, and then is begin. Then select distinct order quantity into q1 from ordered quantity where the order id is o, and then dbms underscore output we have the present quantity as q1. Then update the order quantity, set ordered quantity equals to q1 plus q where order id is 0. Then select the distinct ordered quantity into q1 from the ordered quantity, from the table ordered quantity where the order id is o. Then dbms dot output dot line updated quantity and then q1, that is the output, and then the end. So you can see the procedure is created. Now the next is to check the output. We have used declare q2 number begin raise underscore quantity 10 comma 101 comma q2. I have given the id and then the that is the ordered quantity, and the present quantity is 30 and the updated quantity is 40, so it gets changed. Now the next is to create or replace a function. Using function we have created a status p underscore id in varchar2 and then return, and we are returning that function value in two variables, a as varchar2 and b with the data type varchar2. Using cursor br is select the distinct product id from supplier table where product id is equals to p underscore id. Then begin open br, then fetch the br into b. Then if p underscore id is equals to b, then a's value will be given as supplied, else a value returns not supplied. And if, and then we are returning the value a, and hence the function is created. Now to check we are using declare Declare C underscore, we are using C varchar, we are using C varchar 230, and then begin, and then C status, and then the C status. Here you can see, and then the C status as 2000, and then the database output line C is being printed. Then the next is to create or replace that passes an argument. So for that, create or replace the function f1 p underscore id in varchar2 and return varchar2 is pd, and then the varchar2 is 20. Begin, and then select the product underscore description into pd from the product, where product underscore id is equals to p underscore id, and then return pd end. So the function is created, and then declare a varchar2 20, and then begin. A's value we will pass on as f1 2000, and then dbms output dot put line a, and then end. So it returns the value office chair, and the statement is processed. So this is the end of my lab exercise 8.